cracking, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host, the Comic Book Thug, aka Toon. Bringing you another comic book review. Like I said in my former channel, my last video, I'm bringing you the Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Sorry for the glare, but there's glare. But let's jump straight into this. It picks up where issue number 2 left off. Johnny, the Human Torch, his powers is gone. No more flame on. He's with his sister, Invisible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic, and Mr. Fantastic basically said, "I'm going to get your powers back. Don't worry, Johnny, I got you." Johnny basically shoots that down, saying, "How long have you been saying you were going to fix Ben?" Talking about the thing. So he basically just says, "If you fix it, you fix it. If you don't, you don't. I got a singing creator worry about. I have other things." And he walks off on that, just being a smart ass like he is. The thing is, we go to the thing, talk to a girlfriend, and he basically was beating up some bad guys with Deathlock or Deathlock. I think it's Deathlock. I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry. But and he was telling her how the battle went, and she just saying, "I just want you to be careful because I care about you." And it seems like every time we're in a good place together, everything goes wrong. And he basically says, "Don't worry, I'm going to protect you this time." As he's saying that, is a shadowy figure in the background, spying on him, and he basically says, he say, "I doubt it." Basically to what the thing said, "I'm going to protect you." He said, "I doubt it." Not to the thing, but like, to himself, because he's spying on him. We go back to Mr. Fantastic in his lab. He's working on one of the creatures. He's studying one of the creatures that attacked New York in the previous issue. But while he's doing, he's talking to Nick Fury, the black one, on the screen, on the big screen, and he basically asked Nick Fury, "What are you going to do with these creatures? Because I know there's a lot more left that we didn't clean up." And basically, in so many words, Nick Fury said, "We're going to kill him." I know he didn't say that in those words, but he basically said, "We're going to kill him." So they go back and forth about that, about right and wrong, blah blah blah. Let's go. The next scene is Invisible Woman. She took the Future Foundation on a field trip to the grazing land under the sea, led by Prince Namor. That scene was just her being her, just being, the kind-hearted person she is. She basically tells the children of the Future Foundation, "I love you like you're my children." And but as that scene ends, the next scene begins with her back home looking for Valeria, and she finds a note left on the bed, and she basically says she can't deal with her father and his ego and the attitude, and deal with her mother just turning a blind eye to it. So she's going to go stay with Uncle Victor, Dr. Doom, for a while. Don't come looking for her, just let her clear her mind. We go to Johnny. Johnny's daydreaming. He's on set or the studio. I can't really remember, but he's basically doing his superstar thing, and he's daydreaming about a battle he was in years ago at the Human Torch, showing that he does care that his powers is gone. But his manager asked him, "Is he okay?" He said, "Yeah, let's get back to work." We go back to Mr. Fantastic. He's still in the lab, but this time he found out something. He called Nick Fury back on the phone as quickly as possible and tells Nick Fury not to kill any of the creatures because they're human. So who didn't see that coming? So that was pretty much the end of that. To end the comic book, we see Ben and Johnny together walking through Times Square, and Ben is asking Johnny if he's okay, about his powers being gone. Johnny's playing the Johnny doing the "I'm too cool for school" routine, basically saying, "I'm good, I'm a movie star, I'm a singer, I'm a nice looking guy, I'm not worrying about anything, I'm good, my life is good right now." He asks Ben, "Is he okay?" And in the middle of that conversation, the wrecker comes and, no pun intended, wreck shit up. He just drops the hammer on him. He catches him by surprise and basically just knocks him the fuck out. But Ben gets up, he tells Johnny, "Stay back, I got this." As Ben runs towards him, the wrecker, a new updated version of the Frightful Four, which looked at badass because of the art was beautiful. Which I hate showing panels of comic books because it seems like it's ruining for y'all. Y'all gonna pick it up, but this is the last page. But it looks good with the devastation behind it, and the record right there up front. They just look, it's beautiful art. But that's basically how the comic book ends. They're attacked by the Frightful Four. That's it. All in all, it was a good comic. Me being new to the Fantastic Four comic book arcs, I was lost on a little bit of things. Like, I thought that growing up when I was watching Fantastic Four, it was only 4. Now it's obviously 6 plus the Future Foundation. So I was lost about that. But the thing that really got me confused, and I'm sure it's not going to confuse y'all because the real experts has been following Fantastic Four, follow just comics in general, from day one. When did Doctor Doom become like uncle to their children? Like that kind of, because growing up when I was watching cartoon, he was like their arch nemesis. He was the one that trying to destroy them. When did that happen? But if somebody can tell me below, please, because I know I'm lost. I'm sorry, but that's it. But I recommend picking it up. It's a good book. It's a good book, and the story is getting better and better. So I recommend. The art is beautiful as always. So I think you should pick this up. Once again, no rate. I won't rate something that I'm not fully behind because, like I said, I like the story, but it's a lot of aspects to this book I'm not really known about, as I explained earlier. So I will only rate the books that I really know, that I've been following closely. So please like, subscribe. I will subscribe back. Follow my Twitter and my Instagram. It is below in the description. I'm not one of them bougie comic book people. I'm not gonna say no names because you know who you are. Who collects followers but won't follow anybody back. I follow everybody back. So follow my Instagram, Comic Book Thug. The O's in Comic Book Thug are 0. So, but it's below. My Twitter is the same. Like, subscribe, leave your positive and negative comments below, and have a nice day. As always, it's your boy Tim, Comic Book Thug, signing out. Peace.
That's all, folks.